Welcome back. We're with the super panel and we're talking about a woman's quest to be the perfect mother, wife and career woman. The gentlemen have just pointed out that it's not the pressure that they're putting on women. So I would like to ask the ladies, do you think we feel guilty because we're being judged by other women, not men?
I think that's definitely a component of it, and I hear stories from my clients, my friends, about how other mothers have treated them. Let's say when you first have babies, no one knows what they're doing, and the best thing you can do is be honest with each other. But I think some people feel that they can't do that because they think they're going to be judged. I've been very fortunate, had that good support around me, so I can ring them up and say I'm having a terrible day, but I don't think some people feel they can't do that because it makes them appear as if they're not coping.
Angela, just quickly as a journalist, I was just thinking then before in the break, you know, with a lot of mothers that are staying at home or fathers staying home, they're online, they're on these sort of blogs and on this sort of stuff as well.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like comments of like, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to be perfect. You know, we sometimes get it, you know, with things that we talk about. That's a lot of pressure too.
Yeah.
From the unknown, you know,
outside
the
things you can't see. Yeah, the blogs are generally really supportive, and Sam and I were talking about this actually, about the blogs and how they can be really supportive actually. And I was wondering, Sam, from your perspective, how has it changed obviously since Jim died in terms of having how other women treat you in terms of supportive or encouraging?
Yeah, well, I mean, I can find women to be quite catty, especially in the schoolyard, because mums will judge mums that work full-time because they're neglecting their kids, and all that kid's got head lice, you know, of course. Yes. And then mums that are just focused on being a mum, women judge those women because, oh, they've got no life. So
it's a lose-lose.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose. So, but, you know, my friends are pretty great, and so I've got great support with women, and because we work together as a team, and we were talking about that this morning, like in a community, and cut out all the cattiness. It can be quite easy if we make it easy on ourselves. I think women are women's worst enemy, actually.
But how do we think that the women who are trapped in this sort of perfectionism mentality, how are they going to get out of that? How can they find, you know, peace with themselves?
I'd say take a piece of paper, write down a heading saying what is most important to me in my life right now.
Big piece of paper.
Make a big list, brainstorm, and then rank them. And if you're not spending enough time and energy in your top 5 values, I call them values, then you're going to be miserable. So change it.
So I should put eating cake at the top, and then a swim, and then a spa weekend. And
whatever is most important to you at that time. Your values will change as you grow older. Like when you're a kid, they're different to when you're older.
And husbands can be as supportive as they want to be, though.
Oh,
we just need to sort of...
Husbands are essential.
Supportive husbands are very sexy.
Supportive
Husbands could probably help by not
supportive husbands are very sexy.
There you go. There you go. Look, my only question is about the aspect of judging. As a performer, and you guys, you know, we all have this moment where we judge ourselves, and it only really happens inside our head because it's a projection. I might be, you're sitting here judging me. It's like that's going on in my head, right?
No,
right?
I'm not.
I know.
I promise I'm not.
But and it wouldn't matter anyway. So it's like they tell the judge to get to the back of the bus.
Yeah,
you know, you do the best you can at any given time, and as soon as that's you suck or this happens, it's like it's death to us as performers to be judging in that moment.
People go by the outside and they don't realise that what's on the inside of everybody is often anxiety. People often feel like a fraud. I hear this in my work every day.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so sorry, super panel. We're out of time.
Super
mega panel.
And just forget perfectionism, do what we do and get it wrong a little bit every day.
Live for average.
All right, coming up, Robert Downey Jr. returns for the next instalment of Iron Man 3, and we've got your first sneak peek. But first, here's Paul.